Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Gladys. Thanks for joining me today. I prayed and meditated over these cards. I'm going to let one fall out, which that one just did. Since I'm having difficulty with the sound, I'm going to display this card and then I will be back in silence. Thank you for joining me. Aries, you got to get some rest. If you've watched any of my other videos, you will know that this is so true for me because I'm an Aries. And this is really hitting me right now, this message. And I just recently, just like a couple hours ago, finally broke down and asked a friend for help. That was pretty funny. Let me read this message. So, I've never read this message before. This message comes to you because your energy and mood hasn't been as high as you'd like. You've been pushing yourself to keep going even when you're tired. Now it's time to balance your busy times with some relaxation. Yeah, right. That's what I say. Time is the natural cycle of all living beings. So there's no need to feel guilty because you'll now get some much needed rest. This is the natural cycle of living beings, so that there's no need to feel guilty because you're now getting some much needed rest. During your naps and nocturnal cycle, do pay attention to the insight that comes to you. After all, when you are asleep, so is your ego, making it much easier for divine messages to reach you. Pay attention to your body's signals, which may call for changes in your diet, lifestyle, and exercise program. If you still feel tired and drained after resting, sometimes seeing a licensed health care or mental health professional is the best path to recovering your energy and your enthusiasm for life. Additional meaning for this card could be start delegating to others and ask for help. That's what I did. And accepting it when it's offered. That's actually what I did. I didn't ask for help. They offered, so I took their offer. Detox from any energy depleting substances. Feng shui your bedroom for optimal sleep. That is true. That's what I'm doing. Detach from whatever you've been chasing and give it a rest. I don't know about that, but so I guess what I've been chasing is trying to get my stuff moved to a new place from a storage unit. Anyway, what I'm seeing here is there is a lot of Aries that are going through this right now, moving and having some difficulty times, maybe being upset. Make sure you get enough rest. I know it's hard because I am going through that and I'm trying to rest, but my mind will not quit. It just keeps going and it won't let me sleep. So my brain just won't stop. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that's going through the same thing. So what you could do is start in your bedroom and clean up your bedroom. Do a little bit at a time, or unpack, or as you're moving, put everything into the biggest room in the house, not the bedroom though. And try to get it all stacked up or piled up in that room and unpack slowly. If you know it's stuff that goes in your bedroom, try to put less in there. Put like your main things like your bed, your nightstand, your dresser, a few clothes. Don't make it too much in there. That way, when you go to sleep, you'll get a little bit more rest because it's not going to be piled up. And you won't feel the negative energy. And do feng shui. If you don't know what feng shui is, look that up. It's pretty cool. I will be making a video on it. But you guys do need to get your rest. Pay attention. And especially pay attention to what you're putting into your body. As for energy drinks, anything unhealthy. Drink a lot of water right now at this time. And try to eat healthy. Try to eat green things. Green food. And my route, where I'm working full time and trying to do this move, I don't really have time to cook, so I have to go to fast food. So I try to stay within the healthy limits of the restaurant fast food menu. I hope that this helps someone. If it didn't, go to your sun, moon, or rising ascendant sign videos and see if those resonated. Or you could just watch this whole playlist and maybe get something out of one of the other videos. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is AngelWorks0110. I'm going to be giving you a butterfly oracle card message, and there it went. I will show you the card, and I will be back where it's quieter. You got the new exercise program. You've likely already heard this divinely guided message. It's time to make a change with your exercise program. This may mean that you simply started exercising if you've been sedentary. Most likely, though, it's a sign for you to change your fitness regimen so that it suits your current lifestyle. Notice the first thought that comes to mind about changing your workout routines, and your answers will be there. One thing for sure, you are being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find enjoyable and stimulating. As a result, you'll look forward to exercising, and you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and flow of new ideas, along with all of the known health benefits. Added meanings for this card could also mean mental stimulation and study to exercise the mind, exercise to improve vision and sharpen eyesight, weightlifting for strengthening, going on nature walks or hikes, yoga, using a workbook, or attending a class that teaches healing methods and exercising. One thing's for sure, you are being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find enjoyable and stimulating. As a result, you'll look forward to exercising, and you'll gain practical benefits such as increased energy, confidence, productivity, and a flow of new ideas, along with all the known health benefits. So the way I see this message for you today is it's basically saying that if you've been sitting down too long at a computer or TV, been inactive, this is time for you to start taking charge. And it'll boost up your self-confidence. If you are a student and you're feeling stuck on studying, if you start a exercise regimen right before you go to study, it stimulates your brain cells, and it helps you on studying and retaining the information. You can outburn yourself on studying for a long period of time. So what I found to be helpful, there is like some tests that you can take online that lets you know what kind of learning skill that would be most beneficial for you. There's like 3 or 4 different types, like the kinesthetic learner, the visual learner, the audio learner. These people, once you take the test, it'll let you know if you're better at studying audio or at visual or with like physical activity. And the physical activity one is the one that would help stimulate your brain cells so that you can retain this information that you're trying to study if you're burnt out. When you do study a lot and you're going to school, you're inactive that much. You're sitting down constantly, school desk, at the computer or wherever it is, libraries. You're not very active. So get out there and be active, stimulate your brain, improve your health, and feel healthier. There's a lot of things that you can do. I hope this resonated with someone. If it didn't, go visit the other videos, and hopefully one of those resonated with you. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless. Hello, Gemini. Happy birthday. Your card just popped out. Since I'm having difficulty with the noise, I will display your card and I will be back. Gemini, you got heavenly signs. Have you been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, dear one? This message comes to you as one of many signs you're receiving from above to let you know that you're loved and watched over. Heaven frequently dispatches butterflies to signal that a passed on loved one is happy and sending you encouragement. Additional signs may include birds, feathers, and rainbows, or something else in nature. Or your signs might involve coins, music, or other human-made items. You're asked to notice and trust these signs so that you'll feel heaven's presence in your daily life. When you know that you're watched over and loved, you feel safer and more secure following the path of your dreams. Additional meanings: an anniversary or birthday, answered prayers, achieving big dreams, one little step at a time. So I would like to share with you that, guys, this resonates with me because I have this happen to me constantly. I'm always seeing hearts, and I'm always hearing a specific name, an odd name, and I'm always seeing numbers, like in doubles, the exact numbers, time frames and stuff. It's just so weird. Now that I've done research on it and figured it out, and I've gotten closer to God and loved myself, I trust these signs, and I know what they mean for me. So I see butterflies also all the time. And it does make me feel good when I see a butterfly, because right before I see the butterfly, I'm starting to feel really sad and upset. I have learned to accept all these things that I've been seeing. As for the hearts, it's so weird because when I started recognizing it, at first I noticed it in the clouds, like seeing hearts in the clouds all the time. Every time I looked up at the sky, I would see clouds. But I'm constantly praying for, like, since I've been a child, I've been praying every day constantly because I've been through a lot. And I'm always praying to Him and talking to God because He's always been there for me. So, but recently, I've been noticing that when I would look up at the sky, I would see heart clouds. Well, then it started getting to where these hearts started showing up in other parts of my life. Like I would see shapes in nature, like shadows of hearts, something of a plant. One time this plant, the sun was beaming on it, and it turned the shape of the plant into a heart shadow. And then just the other day, I was painting my fingernails, which my nails look bad right now because I've been moving and I need to get them fixed and stuff again, but I don't have time. But anyway, I was painting my nails one day, and I dropped some fingernail polish, and the little drop turned into a heart shape. And I did that one time with conditioner. When I was washing my hair, the conditioner spilled out, and it turned into a heart. I spilt water, and it turned into the shape of a heart. It got to the point where I was like, what is going on with these hearts? That I started taking pictures of them. It was kind of weird. And then I started looking up why am I always seeing hearts. And then it led to even further stuff, and now I know. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are done listening to my stories, but I could go on about it. But anyway, if you are seeing butterflies, trust them. And notice when you do see these signs, what's going on right before that happened. For me, on the butterfly thing, like I said, I was upset about something, and then I would see a butterfly, and then it just made me feel better because I knew that God was watching, or someone above was, my angels were above me, taking care of me, and things are going to get better, and they are. I was really down at a certain time in my life, and now I feel a lot stronger, and just know that the way I feel is yesterday. When someone asked me, how was your day, I used to say okay or whatever, and I would just suppress my feelings. But now I see it as when someone asks me, I tell them, well, today is stronger than yesterday, and tomorrow will be even stronger. And that's how I feel. Like, today is stronger than how it was yesterday, and I know I will be stronger tomorrow. And I just keep praying about it. So you guys need to do that. And just know that God has a plan, and in His time, He will bring the right person to you. You must be honest with yourself, get straight with God, and be kind to others. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Be kind. If you've not been doing this, ask God for forgiveness. He will forgive you. And forgive yourself, and ask those that you've hurt to forgive you. I hope this resonated with someone. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If this didn't, go to one of my other videos. Thank you, and God bless. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. This is Gladys. Oops, that's too many cards. Sorry. What's the messages for Cancer? Okay, your card fell out. I will be back with your message. Okay, Cancer, you got health care change. This message is a loving sign for you to protect your health by acknowledging the changes in your body. Most likely, you'll seek professional advice from a physician, dentist, optometrist, or a nutritionist so that you can plan how to best manage your health. Stay positive and also proactive. Preventing treatment is called for as a way to empower you to stay healthy for many years to come. Additional meaning for this card could mean get a second opinion, change healthcare providers, study healing, recognizing that you are a healer. So guys, if you guys are noticing some changes in your body, you need to go seek help. If you've noticed this and something has not went away within 3 months, you definitely need to go seek for some medical help. Everyone, whoever's watching this video, it doesn't matter if it's in your birth chart or not, trust that if something appears differently, feeling weak, some growth or whatever, you need to go seek help. These are signs. Drink plenty of water. I know people are going through a lot of changes right now, so this may be a time where you need to pay attention and your health can get worse or better. It's up to you. You have to pay attention to what's going on and recognize it. You could be a person that could help people and be healers by being there for them and letting them get their emotions out. And just doing that and being there for someone so that they can release their emotions is a healer. It will help not only you that you help someone, but it would help that person to have someone to talk to. I also see some people right now maybe going to like therapy, and it looks like maybe things are going to be looking up for you guys. Have hope, pray, stay in prayer. God is there for you no matter what. Remember, He has a purpose for you. If you are sick and not healthy, get support of your friends and family that are around. Just keep in mind that God's there with you no matter what. Or just watch this whole playlist, and maybe you'll get something out of one of the other videos that might help you. And you can also learn a little bit about me because I'm a talkative person. And I just speak my mind and say whatever I see or feel, or what the angels and God is wanting me to let you guys know. And I also do say a lot of stuff about my own personal experiences, hoping that maybe it will help you guys out in the world and you can become a better person by someone else's mistakes. Make sure that if you're not getting better and you've been going to the doctor, change healthcare providers. Look into the costs out of pocket. Get a second opinion, because that could work wonders. But make sure that before you're doing this, to find out how it works with your healthcare provider insurance, because you much you're going to have to pay after your insurance coverage, because every physician charges different amounts. So you might find a place that's cheaper that might be a longer drive, an hour away or something, but the cost might be cheaper. I know that doctor bills can pile up and cause you more anxiety and stress, and it's not going to help your health. So if this is an issue and you're struggling, there is ways around it. Try to stay positive, pray, drink water, go outside, seek for family and friends for help, and try not to think of the bill aspect so much, because that just causes more stress and doesn't heal you. Look into the costs out of pocket. You can call the offices and ask them straight out, so you'll know how much you're going to have to pay, and figure out ways to make the cost even cheaper. Always watch this whole playlist. Maybe you'll get something out of one of the other videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Always remember to treat others the way you want to be treated. God bless. Leo, thank you for joining me on Angel Works 3110. What's messages for Leo? There's messages for Leo for May, the end of May to June. End of June. Here's your message. Since it's noisy, I'm going to display your card and then I will be back. How pretty. Leos, you got the changing your mind card. This message indicates that you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nevertheless, the circumstances unfold as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. Additional meanings: leaving a relationship, regretting a purchase, quitting a job, deciding not to accept an offer, staying home rather than attending an event. So the message that I'm getting right now, and for some reason it gives me chills, but this message that just came to me is maybe you're regretting the choice you made in a relationship and you judged someone maybe based on rumors and you chose to be with someone that maybe you shouldn't have chose to be with, and it's a toxic relationship, and now you're wanting out and you're feeling guilty. You changed your mind now and you see who you should have chose, but you didn't do the investigation like you should have before you committed to someone else. So maybe you're feeling regret. Also feeling like you could have regretted leaving a job based on rumors maybe that was not true, and you should have investigated it more. Or you could be regretting the job choices that you made and you want to leave. You are the only one that can change your situation. You cannot depend on others to change it. And you cannot worry about what others are going to say and think. You are living your life for you to make yourself happy. Do not suffer and make consequences on your own self, causing yourself to have an unhealthy life, because this will make your health go downhill basically, because you will have anxiety, you will be worrying, you will not have enough sleep. We need our sleep, we need to eat healthy, and you're going to be just in worry mode. Stop being in your head so much. If you figured out that if your gut tells you something, you need to go with it and not be in your head so much about it. People make mistakes. Just learn from it and you just grow and move forward with it. You have figured out that you're in the wrong kind of relationship, the wrong person, and you realize who you want to be with, then it's time to speak up and get out of that toxic relationship. Or maybe you was in a good relationship and you left a relationship to be with someone else and then they wind up being in a toxic relationship. Do not leave a relationship unless it is a toxic relationship. Someone physically or mentally abusing you. God does not want that for us. He wants us to be happy. The way I see it is people feel guilty about leaving a marriage because they may have a belief in that once you're married, you're supposed to stay married. But no, God will send you the right person into your life, the one that you are meant to be, the one that God wants you to be with. If you choose to marry someone without God's blessing, then that's on your free will. You chose the wrong person, and it will be an unhealthy relationship. God will not bless a marriage and then let it be a war zone. God wants us to be happy, to be kind to one another, to respect each other, to be leaders, to show people what kindness is, and to lead others to Him. He will not tell us to marry someone that's going to abuse us, going to belittle us, hurt us in any way, and in our children. He will send us the right person whenever it is time, on His time. And if He brings this person to you and you're in a bad relationship, you will know when it's time to get married and you're having second thoughts. Maybe this is not the one that God sent to you. You will know. You need to go to a preacher. You need to seek counsel. You need to figure out why you're having second thoughts. You want to be in one marriage, and that's the marriage that God unites you with. Always remember, God is there with you no matter what. He is telling you there's a reason why you're having second thoughts. Maybe this is not the one that God sent to you. So just remember the consequences that you will have to suffer if you left a relationship that was not really that bad off. If you're just having little fights here and there, that's not a reason to leave to go somewhere else. If you are having to make a decision to either stay or leave a situation, go seek counsel. Ask a friend that is trustworthy, a relative that does not know either side of either person involved. Go to the people, let them know, be honest, and say, look, this is how I want things done. If you're in a relationship and you're having difficulties in whatever it is, you have to discuss this out with your partner. And if they can't come to an agreement with you, then you're gonna have to talk and say, well, if we can't work things out, we're gonna have to split up. I do have feelings for someone else. If that's the case, be honest. Go to the other person and say, I am married, if that's the case, or I'm in a relationship. Be honest with yourself. Love yourself and be honest with those around you. God will be there. Pray to Him. And if you have regrets about purchases that you've made, if you're a person that likes to shop a lot or whatever, start taking stuff back. As soon as you buy something, turn right around once you get in the car and then go walk back in the store and return it. It will make you feel better and you will break that habit of buying things. This stuff is not what life's all about. Materialistic things does have some purpose, but for the most part, no. We have a higher purpose in this world. We need to figure it out, pray, and figure out what it is, what our purpose is in this world. If you changed your mind about an offer that was given to you and you're regretting it, the only way to fix that is to go and see if it's still available, if it's an old job or whatever the situation is. All you can do is just get a yes or no response. If you go in there thinking that way, then you'll already know your answer. It's either going to be yes or no. If you are regretting taking a job offer and it's already passed you up, there's a lot of opportunities to correct this and go to school, take the classes you need, and find another company that does the same kind of job or whatever. But you can fix this situation. So a lot of you Leos are in your mind right now for this month till the end of June. And the only way to get out of it is trust your gut feeling and be honest with those involved. And if you're addicted to shopping, be honest with yourself. Start taking things back, returning things. Eventually, you will go into the store, you will have a whole bunch of things, and you'll realize, oh, well, I don't want to take something back. Let me eliminate 5 things out of all this stuff. And you'll work your way down from being a shopaholic, basically. I hope this resonated with someone. If it didn't, go to one of the other videos. Maybe something will touch you in one of those videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always with you. God bless. Rose, this is nice. I wish it was quiet like this all the time. For this reading, I'm going to pull one card, and then I will pause it. There it is. And I'll be back with your message. Okay, so you got join in. I'm going to read the meaning out of the book. You are being called to push past shyness and meet new people. Although you might not think of yourself as sociable, it's time to take action and get acquainted with like-minded friends and associates. Your social fears stem from spending time with insensitive people, and you'll benefit from connecting with gentle and kind individuals like yourself. You received this card because in order to meet these new friends, you'll need to join in. That means literally joining an in-person, not online or virtual, but a class or a group so that you can network with others. Joining in also entails introducing yourself at these groups and having conversations. This positive change in your social life will open new doors for you in other areas. Additional meaning of these cards could mean do charity work, join in a spiritual or religious group aligned with your beliefs, commit to a relationship. So, what I'm taking out of this message is that you just got out of a bad relationship. Someone was mentally abusing you, maybe, cutting you down, making you feel worthless. This is time for you to take action and make a difference in the way you feel. So what I'm taking from this is once you get yourself out of the house and start being social again, you will see that most people are not like that. You've gotten yourself out of that situation, and if you have not, try to. It's not healthy for you. You do not want to be with someone that keeps you down. It's not a positive thing. God wants us to be happy and to be kind to others and to lead by example. And if you are a person that is negative, get out of that. You're causing heartache on people and stress, anxiety. But if you are the one that is going through this right now, start getting out. Look up online for your town activities that you can do that's free or that may cost money, like pottery class. You can go to the park, that's free. Go hang out at bookstores if you like books. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, start hanging out at those places because you will find like-minded people there. And it will bring your spirits up and you can start socializing and talking to these people once you keep going at the same place because you'll see the same people there. Because most likely the same people will be going there and you will see them after a time or two or more than that who goes there. If you're going to a coffee shop, you'll notice the people that go there regularly. Then you can start communicating with these people. But remember, this will help your health and your outlook in life. Never let someone down you and degrade you. You love yourself. Virgos, if you don't make your mind up and you're staying in a toxic relationship, it will come to an end because the universe will take over. You will have no choice in the matter if you're staying stuck. Something will happen. The universe will take over and things will change. So just remember, if you're not in the right kind of relationship, God, universe, the angels will take over and you will not have a say and it will not last long, whatever the outcome is. When you were against breaking a relationship off, when you knew it wasn't good, accept the change. Pray about it. It was meant to be the way it is. I hope this resonated with someone. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Check out my other videos. Maybe they'll resonate with you. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated and that God is always with you. God bless. Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Gladys. Thanks for joining me on Angel Works 3110. I will be pulling one card from the Butterfly Oracle cards for the month of June. Once I get your one card message, then I will pause it and come back. And there it is. Okay, Libras, you got the hobbies. How are you spending your free time, dear one? When you're going through life changes, hobbies can provide a stress outlet and meaningful foundation. Your card is guiding you to invest in this pursuit as a way to relax, learn, and enjoy yourself. You love to stay busy, and these interests bring fun into your hectic life. Hobbies can be productive as many people turn them into careers. So imagine that you have unlimited time, energy, and money available for a hobby. What's the first one that comes to mind? That's your inner truth, and there's always a way to make it work on any budget and schedule. Joining a group related to your hobby is a wonderful way to make new friends who can be there for you during the next part of your life. Any change, even a positive one, can be stressful, but with playful outlets like hobbies, it can feel purposeful and joyful. Additional meaning for this card could be self-employment, a career based on your passions, trying something new, balancing work and play. So guys, I feel like what this is saying is maybe you have been through some difficult times and now it's time to get out of that depression mode or to get out of that I'm bored mode, feeling stuck mode. What you need to do is take your energies and start focusing it on something that you love to do. That will bring your spirits up, that will get your mind going again, and you'll feel energetic. And you may be right now thinking, well, what can I do if you don't have anything in mind, or if you're struggling right now financially or whatever. You can go through your items that you have at home. There's a lot of things to do on Pinterest, a lot of ideas. You can even open a Pinterest, come up with ideas, post your images, and share it with the world. There's so many different projects to do in life. You can basically recycle anything into anything. Just put your mind to your ideas and come up with them. I do that all the time. I always have a lot of ideas, and my ascendant sign is Libra. You can find things around your house that you're no longer using and make other purposes for them. What I did once was took all the clothes, went through the clothes that I wanted to keep and what I didn't want to keep, and the ones I wanted to give to people that I knew that could use them, and things that I thought that would be good to donate. My scrap material, I took and made a quilt out of it and gave it as a gift. But there's like so many possibilities that you can do with things. You can always redo a bedroom and use things from another room to incorporate in this new bedroom so you can feel like you're going into something new. You can make videos on how you cleaned your room or how you organize certain things. Focus on loving yourself, and then you can focus on like hobby projects. That could be like a hobby, cleaning up. Make it a hobby so you can get energized on and focused on cleaning up around your home. Because when you walk into a nice home, you feel much better and energized and positive. And if your home is already tidy, which it probably is, then focus on activities of hobby-like things to do, like puzzles and stuff. To stay busy, and it will help you in the long run. It's healthier for you too, not just mentally, but physically, because it will get you all excited and pumped up to be more energetic. So if you guys are feeling down or feeling stuck right now, focus on something to do, write it down, plan it out, and you'll feel much better. Hopefully this resonated with someone. If this did not resonate with you, go to the other videos and something might click with you or an idea. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to be... Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me on Angel Works 0110. My name is Gladys. I will be pulling one Butterfly Oracle Angel card. Once it falls out, I will display the message. There it is. And pause it, and I will be right back where it's quieter. So you got the new career card. This is a pretty card. I love the picture of it. This card signals a happy change in your work life. Even if the change doesn't seem to be under your control, rest assured that your career track is heading in the right direction and you are learning much needed skills and lessons along the way. The more you can stay focused on your highest visions, the smoother and faster you'll travel along your career path. However, do stay flexible, as exciting new doors may open for you unexpectedly. This is a good time for you to make any employment change, provided that you've done the planning and self-assessment first. Instead of impulsively switching jobs, you're guided to research, prepare, and then take action. Additional meanings for this card could also be exciting part-time work, starting your own businesses, meeting with a career counselor, increased sales, launching new products, trusting your business ideas, a new business partner, funding for business venture. Taking class toward your new career. The way I take this meaning of this that I just read out of the book is right now it's a good time for you to start focusing on a career, a new path maybe. Maybe you're stuck in this old job that you don't like anymore. But for this to happen, plan things out ahead. Don't be impulsive. Look up the kind of job that you're wanting to do. Prepare for it. Find out information about the company, basically, and what details that you're going to have to do in order to apply for this new change in career. You may be stuck in an old job that no longer serves you, and you might have talents in another aspect of your life, and you can apply for a different job, totally different from what you have already done in the past. And I feel like you may have to take some classes, maybe for refreshers. You can go on YouTube and look up refresher courses on there. And if you have to have a certificate, look that up, or any kind of diplomas or whatever. You can look that up at the place where you're wanting to do your employment, and then take action that way and start new classes. But remember, this is the time to start planning it out and figuring out what the ideas is that you're wanting to do for a career life goal. And things will look good in your favor. I hope this resonated with someone. If it did not, go to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign, rising, or any of the other videos. They might resonate with you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Be kind to others. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And that God will be with you all the way. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me on Angel Works 3110. My name is Vitus. Since I am having difficulty with the sounds, I'm going to pull one card and then I will be back with your message. I have meditated over these cards. I wish it was quiet here all the time, but it's not. This message is for Sagittarius for the month of May through June. There's your message. Retirement. This message indicates a change in your work schedule, most likely related to reducing your hours of employment. This may or may not be voluntary on your part. Retirement is a big change in your daily routine and your identity. Whether this transition is something you planned for or not, you're now being focused on how to spend your freed up hours, as well as accompanying financial changes. You receive this message as acknowledgement of your shifting schedule and budget, and also as encouragement that with planning, self-honesty, and in the input of experts such as financial advisors or counsels, you will enjoy a beautiful retirement. The additional meaning of this card could be the retirement of a parent or other loved one, a change of employment, an opportunity to pursue your dreams, making the best of your time, getting some rest, taking a meaningful vacation to a place you've always wanted to go to, that you've dreamed about. After reading that, I actually see are getting an inheritance, a big enough amount to retire. I also see some young people maybe trying to figure out how to plan for retirement. If you're not, this is a good time for you to try. If you need help, ask someone at work, maybe some people that are older that have been with the company for a long time, so that you can figure out how to go into your benefits and start investing in retirement. If you're young, this is a very good time to start doing this, so that way you do not have to worry as you get older, just in case something happens with your health. And if you decide to have children, it can go to your children. This is a good opportunity to take advantage of this message and take that dream vacation that you've been planning on, make those changes to your retirement. This also could indicate that someone's getting laid off, and then you're going to have to use your retirement. I also feel led to tell you that if you are at this close, within 5 years of retirement, go ahead and try to plan and start putting in maybe a little bit more. And if you can, possibly start looking for a new job, because then you can, in some states, you have to look up the law on this, but in some states you can retire in one company and start withdrawing your retirement benefits and work somewhere else and start accumulating an income that way. So you will get two incomes coming in still. You can get your retirement from the previous company, the company you're with now, if you retire, and then start a new job. You can start putting in for that retirement. So that way you're increasing your pay, basically. You'll have to look into that for your state. I hope this helps someone. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If these resonated with you, please go check out the sun, moon, or ascendant sign rising, or any of the videos on this playlist, because something might resonate with you. Some of the information could be helpful and help you grow. Come back and join me again. I'll see you. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always there, no matter what. God bless. Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Gladys. Thank you for joining me on Angel Works 3110 Capricorns. I'm having some difficulty with noise. We have your card that fell out just now. I'm going to display your card and I'll come back where it's silent so we can hear the message. Thank you for joining me. Okay, Capricorns, you got volunteer. Sometimes volunteer work is the best method of affecting change related to an issue that you're passionate about, and also of exploring a new potential career and meeting like-minded friends. This message is guiding you to volunteer in a way that is meaningful to you. Remember that when you give, you also receive. You can't outgive the universe. That is so true. Additional meanings: donate items, help a person in need, volunteer to be on a community, pray to God to assign you where you are most needed. The volunteer state, Tennessee. I know a lot of Capricorns, and you guys are very giving and kind, and you always take the burden of others on, and you're probably stressed right now, and maybe this is time to not take so much burdens on and focus on yourself by volunteering to release some of that anxiety that you have going on right now. You're probably in a situation that is not good for you, that's causing you to lose sleep and stuff. So make sure that you maybe purge your house, go through things, and donate, volunteer your time. It will make you feel a lot better. Just help those in need. And I know you guys always are doing that. Just keep in mind, don't overdo work loads. Don't overdo doing everything for everyone. Take some time for yourself and do a good deed out there to help you relax and unstress and unwind, basically. And it does help. Be selfless. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Keep God in your prayers. Pray constantly. Do the good deed, and you will receive the greatest reward ever that you could not even imagine. And that's for any person that's watching this video. Just remember that if you are in conflict right now with people, you want to speak to them, talk about the conflicts, and resolve the matter. We are not put here to be in conflict. We are here on earth to do a greater deed, to be kind to others, to love others, and to lead by an example. So if you are having to make a decision and struggling, just remember, follow your heart and believe your gut feeling. Trust your gut feeling. Pray about it. God wants us to be happy and wants us to treat others with kindness and love. He does not want us to be in conflict and battling. If you are battling with someone and they're hateful and mean to you, that doesn't mean you do it back to them. That just makes it worse. That is not what God wants you to do. You need to have a talk with him, an adult conversation, and resolve the matter. or involve someone from the outside to come in to help. It needs to be resolved. God has a greater, higher purpose for us. Once this is resolved, a lot of anguish will be released. Until then, volunteer. I hope this resonated with someone. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If it didn't, go see your sun, moon, or ascendant sign rising videos. Remember, treat others the way you want to be treated, and God loves you. God bless. Hello, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a butterfly oracle card message for life changes till June. Since there is a lot of sound, your card just fell out. I'm going to just play the card and then I'll be back. Thank you for joining me. Aquarius, your card is moving. This message indicates that you are moving or just moved into a new home. This is a huge change affecting every part of your life. On the one hand, it is a wonderful way to clear the energy and start anew. On the other hand, the upheaval can be very disruptive. This message acknowledges how much you currently or impending move affects you. With this relocation, self-care becomes even more important. Take time to rest instead of rushing to get everything immediately completed. Keep up your normal routines of exercise and healthful eating. You need your strength and energy for the move, and during the adjustment period as well. Self-care also includes exploring your new neighborhood and making new friends. Additional meaning for this could be changing your workplace, redecorating or remodeling a second home or vacation, moving your body through a new exercise program, an emotional moving experience. This is so true because I'm in the middle of the move and I see what it's talking about. Self-care. I didn't really think about all that. It was just like a sudden move and I kind of hurt myself. So I had to lay off on moving, and with moving and working full time, it was pretty difficult, and having all of these emotions going on, it is very difficult and stressful on your body, and especially if you're not able to cook and you're having to stop at fast food all the time, it's not healthy. So make sure on your situation that if something has happened, I know you guys are going through a lot because I just recently experienced this. I'm still going through it, and it's going to be hard and difficult. My mistake was not asking for help. I have family and friends. I should have asked for help instead of being stubborn, and now I'm starting to take some offers and getting the help that I should have asked for before. I was just too emotionally upset and confused and just a whole bunch of things going on to want to ask for help. And now I'm getting the help that I need. So you guys need to ask for help. You need to pray a lot, and don't overwork yourself. Make sure you're getting plenty of water at this time, and try to eat some healthy stuff. Make yourself do these changes, because if you don't, you're going to get into a place where you're going to hurt yourself like I did, and you're going to probably have to go to the hospital, and you'll get sick, you'll feel sick, you'll get even more depressed. Try to get out of the depression mode and know that God has a greater plan for you. This had to happen. This will make you stronger. You can learn from the lessons and become a better person from it. And make sure you treat people with kindness. Treat them the way you want to be treated. And know that God is there for you, and He will always love you. There is still a lot of stuff to do, unpack and remodel, redecorate. Remember to keep some exercise if you can in there. Just know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people going through this kind of change right now. This year is a year where a lot of people are breaking up, and the universe is taking over all this upheaval in the world and trying to make it straight. And there's things being done that we have no control over. We just have to deal with it and know that we have a greater purpose in life. If this resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I would appreciate it. If it did not, view your sun, moon, or ascendant sign rising, or you can just view all the videos on this playlist. Maybe something will resonate with you, and you can also learn a little bit about me, because I do talk a lot and share a lot of my experiences so that other people can learn from them and not make the same mistakes. And I hope you guys like these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless. Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Gladys. I'm just going to film this part, and then once the card jumps out, then I'll go and pause it, and then I'll tell you the explanation. Memories. Pisces, you got the card Memories. This message guides you to reflect on happy memories as you look back on your life. Remembering the good times can elect those joyful feelings and help you focus upon the love instead of pain. If you are grieving the loss of a loved one, feel glad for the time that you did spend together is especially helpful. Your guidance includes honoring these memories through a photo album or scrapbook, through a memorial, contribution, or celebration, or by writing your memories in a autographical book or article. If you experience recurring challenging flashbacks, it may be time for you to work with a counselor who is especially trained in trauma therapy. This professional can help you shed the shadow of the past in a way that's healthy and promotes growth. Additional meaning of this card could be contacting someone from your past, creating a tribute to a past loved one, taking care of your mind through meditation and brain stimulating work, improving your focus and concentration through detoxing and good nutrition. As I recall, Pisces, the reading that I did for you was talking about someone from the past. So the way I'm taking this is it's a message confirmation about someone you are having difficulties getting over, someone from the past. It's weighing on your mind. So the only way to get over this is to think about why it is that you keep going to the past. What is it that makes you want to keep going back there? Is it a good memory or is it a bad memory? Do you miss this person? For some reason, I want to say that the feeling is that maybe you miss someone. And if that is the case, and you're in a situation right now that you are not happy in, and you keep going back to memories of when you had good memories, fond memories, because for the most part, anyone that always thinks of the past, they're thinking of the past so that they can think of the future and have that kind of improvement to improve what happened in the past and learn from the past so that they can have a better life in the future. If you're stuck in a place where you're in a bad situation and you're thinking about past situations that were bad, the only way to get out of it is to get out of your head and stop being stuck in it. Go out in nature and try to relax and take in some deep breaths through your nose and out your mouth to try to calm your anxiety down. Pray to God to give you clarity. Get some rest and sleep. You will get messages through your dreams. So you are missing someone from your past if you are constantly thinking about the past. Not necessarily someone passed away, but it also could include that person that from the past that gave you memories, good memories, reminds you of someone that did pass. But I do see that this is resonating with the message card spread that I did for you for this month. If it is someone that has passed, I do apologize for those people that are going through that kind of suffering. And I know it can be hard, but know that they're up above and they're watching over you and taking care of you, and that they're there with you in your heart. They wish you to be happy and not to be stuck and depressed in the situation that you're in right now. Just keep praying about it and you will get the clarity that you seek. You just have to get peace of mind, get out of your head, because it's causing you to not get rest. If you get some sleep and rest and get away from the situation, take you a mini vacation if you have to, and go to the next town and get a hotel and just stay in a hotel, or it can be in your same town, just to get out of the
the place that you sleep in daily, the home that you're always in. Just get yourself out of that situation. Go somewhere that you've not been in a while, or that you enjoy, a place where you enjoy, like in nature or something, or just go to a hotel. Just get out of that environment that you're in and try to get you some rest in a quiet, new, peaceful place. And you will see that you'll get clarity. You just got to keep praying about it. You also want to keep in mind that if it is a situation where you keep contemplating someone from your past, and that someone that you're with right now, a three-party situation where you're stuck in the middle and you're having to choose because someone came back from your past wanting to reconcile, and you're in a relationship now. If you are in this relationship now, you owe that person all your time. If you guys are having difficulties and this is why you're thinking about that, maybe you may take this offer from the past because you had good memories with that person, and right now you're not having very good memories with this person that you're with now. Maybe you're in conflict with them or whatever. Before you go and take off and go with someone else, you need to make sure that you've done everything that you can to save this relationship that you're in now. You need to speak with that person and tell them the difficulties and that you want to improve your relationship. If it doesn't work, if you've tried this in the past, you need to go seek for marriage counseling or some kind of counseling. Go to a preacher, but you both need to be involved. It can't just be a one-sided party, and you can only try to improve it so much. You are the one that can change your reaction on how someone behaves towards you. You cannot change someone's behavior toward you. You're the change that you seek, that you want to see. If you want to see change in someone else, you're going to have to do it in yourself and work within yourself and love yourself in order to move on to the next relationship. God has a reason why things happen the way they do. In the situation that you were in back in the past, where you did have this very strong emotional happiness feeling, and you're not there, and you wish to be back at that spot, well, there could be a reason why you're not there. Maybe there was some certain circumstances that got in your way, or got in the way of this other person, that caused you guys not to be together. But just know that God puts both of you in the right place in the right time, and in His time is when you guys will be together. But until then, you have to work on yourself and figure out what it is that God has you here for. And if you guys are meant to be together, if God really wants you to be with this person, you guys will be together. But just know that this time that has passed, that this other person has grown and learned from the situations that they were struggling in at the time. And it is time for you to grow and learn from the situations that you have dealt with since you've been apart from this person. And if you're engaged or married, you have to get that situation taken care of and then get out of it in order to start a new relationship. And if it's with someone new, or whether you go back to your past to resolve the situation back then, so that you can know whether you need to start and find someone new or reconcile. And if you keep going back to the past, to someone that brought you good memories, for some reason back then it didn't work out, it was because it was not in God's time. It wasn't the right time, basically, that you be with this person. But things happen for a reason, and this person was brought into your life for a reason. And I'm having this strong feeling that this person was brought into your life for the betterment of yourself, for you to improve yourself and how you are realizing what it is that you want out of a relationship, maybe, or this person may be the one that you want for a relationship, the type of person you want in a relationship. If you are really missing them, if you have any emotion for them, you need to go talk to them and see where things stand and clarity on the situation, so that you can get some rest and move forward and enjoy your life and be happy with or without this person. If you can get clarity, then you'll get peace of mind and you'll know what direction to take next. This person that you keep going back to will understand, and they will give you clarity so that you both can move forward, either together or with someone else. I would really take this into consideration, that if something is weighing very heavily on your heart and definitely heavily on your mind because you can't go to sleep, you're not getting the rest that you need, and you know you're not, then this is a strong message that you need to take care of this and get it taken care of by the end of this month, guys. I did record your monthly video last week, so a whole week has went by before I started filming these butterfly videos. This is also a strong message for you guys, that you need to get this settled and not let this keep hanging over you, and get clarity on the situation, because God has a greater plan for you. You need to get clarity in this situation so that you can move forward in happiness, the happiness that God wants us to have in our lives. He doesn't want us to be miserable. He wants us to be happy and fulfilled, and to help others, to bring others to the light and bring them happiness. He does not want us to cause other people to be miserable. He does not want us to be in a miserable situation. Yeah, bad things happen, but we must learn from them, become stronger, stand back up, and move forward, and just learn from the mistakes and become a better person from it.
And if this is the case, and you haven't reached out to them yet, and you're just now watching this video, or you have not seen the other video, I will put a link above this video so you can click on it and you can see what I'm talking about. But if you have watched the other video and time has passed and you're watching this video now, it is time for you to reach out for that person. If this person made you happy in the past, they are more likely going to make you happy in the future. If you are missing someone, most likely they are missing you. That is a sign from the universe that is telling you to reach out to someone. You need to get yourself out of the circumstance you're in. Be honest, be truthful to yourself. If your mind is questioning what or why you're feeling a certain way, or you shouldn't feel that way, then you need to trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you the truth. Don't let your mind play games with you. This is the time to trust your feelings and not be logical. The logic sets in when you realize the situation you're in and you need to come up with a solution to get out of that situation if it's not a healthy one. Make sure that you're being fair to the other person that's involved, or other people that may be involved, and know that you are doing the right thing, because it is healthy for you to be in a happy relationship. It is not healthy for you or your children or whoever is involved to be in a relationship that is toxic. Whether they put you down or mentally abusing you, physically abusing you, no one deserves that. If you are in that type of situation, you need to seek help. A message in this book said to go to a counselor. Let's see what it said. To a professional. Go to therapy is what it was saying on here. You might need to go to a doctor that listens to you, psychologist, or you might want to go to a preacher or to a trusted friend that cannot be biased, that doesn't know both parties. But you need to be truthful to both parties about the situation. And the only way to resolve this anxiety that you're going under, that you're feeling, the stress, the sleepless nights, is to just be truthful to yourself. The reason you're having this is because you know your gut is telling you what you feel. And just like I always say, you cannot choose when to fall in love. It just happens. Just like you can't choose when you breathe. It just happens on its own. Don't shortchange yourself when it comes to love. If you have emotions, if that's the conflict that you have within you, that you are feeling something you've never felt before, or you're feeling like excitement, just happy feeling, then you're most likely, that's your intuition actually kicking in. So
you should go toward the happy feeling. If you are in a relationship that is not fulfilling, not happy, don't just give up, because you could probably get that happiness again. You just have to work things out.
If this resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I would appreciate it. If it did not, view your sun, moon, or ascendant sign rising. And I hope you guys like these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always with you. God bless.